Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you the month of November and December tarot reading for 2019. Again, I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, but most of all, subscribing. Please be sure to click the bell button when you do subscribe, and you'll get notified immediately when these are out on open air for you to view. As you know, this is strictly a general reading. Every single card will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out on the planet, but some of it will, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then I welcome you to click the little icon in the top right-hand corner of this video, and it will direct you right into my website where you can see the services that I offer. All the other information, my beautiful Sagittarius, is listed below this video. Okay, let's see what we have here for this month coming in with November. Let's see what we've got here, Sagittarius. Trying to get myself organized here. I've had computer glitches, retrograde, did a number on all of us. I had to go buy a new computer, and all of a sudden the old computer decided she wasn't going to die after all, so go figure. Anyway, I have a new computer sitting here on the floor to be installed on Tuesday, and it will be a more modern one. Anyway, I have a desktop that is ancient from 2013. It has a hard drive in it, weighs a ton, and the new one is ultra modern. So it's time to upgrade and go to Windows 10. Anyhow, let's see what we have here for the all-over energy for you for November is the Emperor. And this is all about you being logical, you stepping up and doing things organized. I do see that November will be a busy month for some of you, and I do see that you're going to be focusing on especially your job sector this month. I do see that you are going to be given choices and decisions to make, but you're going to step up. You're going to be logical. You're going to be organized. You're going to be able to do this, and you're going to be creative and realistic with the way you're thinking and being practical and self-reliant. And I do see if you do these things, you're going to be, building a new foundation, a new structure. You're going to be able to focus inwardly to build the stability that you want, and also to turn a situation to your own advantage. So this is great. The all-over energy of the Emperor says that you're stepping up, doing all the things that you need to do in November, probably setting yourself up for the end of the year, because a lot of people have to do this because they've got deadlines, or they have to get everything in for income tax reasons and so on. Coming in with your career card, you've been given the King of Fire, which is all about, the King of Fire is the King of Wands in traditional tarot. And this is about you focusing, really focusing and communicating with people. And I talked about this here with the Emperor, okay? And becoming your own leader. And the Emperor is a leader. And it's all about leadership with the Emperor. But again, with the King of Wands, you are stepping up and showing your leadership here. And you may be getting advice from someone. You may be getting advice from this particular king, and this particular king, he may be, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. This particular person coming in, this fire person coming in, this wands person coming in, is going to be able to give you some advice, when it comes to your job. But I do see you stepping up and taking a leadership role yourself. You've already proven that's what this month is about. You stepping up, doing things that you have to do. Like I said, you may have deadlines that you have to meet, but I see you focusing on your career completely. Some of you, all they keep telling me is there's deadlines, there's work that you have to get done. So I see you doing that here. Again, because you're a leader, you're going to focus on communicating, just like with the Emperor. You're going to be communicating with vision, okay? You're going to be able to step up and see your future unfold with your job, with your career, with vision. Beautiful. Coming in with your relationship and your love card, you've been given the King of Waters. You have two kings here. So you've got the King of Cups here. The energy of Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And this individual is going to step up and do something charitable for you, give you some advice. Perhaps you're going to see a counselor. Perhaps you're going to see, a couples counselor. Perhaps you're going to speak to somebody who can help you with a relationship that you're working on or that you want in your life. This is beautiful because this particular water sign, this particular energy here coming into you is going to give you trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Perhaps it has to do with someone in your life. Perhaps they've said, you know, I need to tell you something about this individual. You need to have a heads up. You're not going to like what I tell you, but I'm going to have to tell you something. For some of you, I see that isn't going to be what you want to hear, but take this advice, because this particular water element, this king, is very trustworthy, compassionate, and respected, and you need to take this heartfelt advice. This person's giving it to you out of the goodness of their heart, because they're watching something unfold, and perhaps in a relationship that you're in, and they want you to be aware of it. So that's what I'm seeing. Coming in with your, pardon me, your health and wellness, you're all over well-being card. You've been given the 5 of air, the 5 of swords, and this is telling me that you have a choice and a decision to make, okay? And you have to learn from this situation and review everyone's motives. Excuse me. This is all about change. This is about you being, you exploring and questioning other people's motives, okay? And making the changes now that are going to suit you. It could be challenging. It could create conflicts. You may see loss come out of this. And you know what? It's going to change you. You're going to learn from this. I truly think that this situation here is what, you know, at the end of the month of November, you're going to decide that you have to move on from something here. There may be somebody in your life, in a relationship in your life, and they're not being totally honest with you. They're not bringing you what you want to happen, and you know, being completely honest with you. And you're going to have to make a choice, and it may not be a choice that you want to make at the end of the month for your happiness, and you're all over happiness. But at the end of the day, it's the right thing for you to do, okay? Take this advice from this king, all right? Take the advice from the king. This king's coming in here. This beautiful water sign is coming in because they're sensitive, and they've seen what's going on, and they're quite intuitive as well. They've seen what's going on here, Sagittarius, and they've sort of been watching you from the outside, looking in. I do see that you're going to step up here. So, you know, the Emperor is all about being a leader, but it's also about being solo. Okay, also about stepping out and doing things on your own, taking the lead, okay? And you're focusing on a situation here this month, you know, focusing on your career, focusing on this relationship, and now you're hearing something from this water sign that you need to make a choice about. And like I said, 5s are all about changes, major changes in your life. And this could be a change that's coming into you because of a relationship here with someone. Your all-over energy for December is the Hermit. So you've had time. Probably the end of November, you made some changes, perhaps with your with a relationship that you've been involved in. And you've made the changes, and you've had to think long and hard about it. But the Hermit is always looking for a new journey. This is about you taking your new journey. This is about you going in a whole new direction, my beautiful Sagittarius. And you're lighting your path. You're finding your way. You've had the advice, you've retained the advice and the information that you've needed to move forward, because you're getting the gift here. You're getting the gift of the wand, and the wand is coming in, and that's all about moving forward. That's all about, you know, being ready and new growth and taking action and moving forward in a brand new direction. And I do see this happening, and it could have to do in your career. You may have focused on something in November, and maybe for some of you, it's worked out in your favor, where you're going to see the abundance come in at your place of employment. You're moving on. But also, you know, you took that independent role, and maybe some of you are stepping out on your own, or you're moving on to a new job. But this is an amazing gift of progress, moving forward, taking action, okay, and new growth coming into you with your job sector part of this reading. Now, here we are with our relationship, and look what you've got. You've got the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is about dishonesty. The 7 of Swords is about stealth and deception. It's about, you know, someone that's running away from the truth, or it's avoiding responsibility and keeping a secret to yourself. It's not facing the music. It's about manipulative behavior. It's about lying and cheating, okay? Self-deception or fooling of others. I do see that perhaps, Sagittarius, I talked about this situation here in November with a relationship for some of you, and I see you realizing you have to end it. You've had the truth come out. Someone gave you the truth. This king of water, I do believe in November, came forward and gave you the truth about someone around you in your circle. Could have been a relationship you know, you were in your love life, and all of a sudden now you realize that it wasn't what you thought it was, or you had maybe been ignoring it, Sagittarius. So many of us do that. You know, we turn the cheek the other cheek so that, you know, we don't get involved in conflict. We don't have to, you know, get involved in that. But you know what? I do see you're going to be more disciplined now. I do see you're changing course. It's been a struggle for you, okay? And you're listening now to your own intuition. So this king, I believe, came in to bring healing into you, okay? And you understand the situation now. It's too bad because here we are in December, Sagittarius. Nobody wants to see a marriage or a relationship or a friendship or something very close to us, you know, break up. Especially, you know, Christmas is all about trying to be happy, but oftentimes it can be sad too. So, but know that you're going to have support here. This is about your all-over energy coming out here, the happiness, the outcome here, you know, your all-over well-being. And you've collaborated with others, and you have people here that are going to help you. Not only are they going to help you to give you support morally, but they're going to help you financially. Some of you Sagittarius, maybe December was a tough month for you. Maybe, you know, but I see you've had the gift of change here. You've had the gift of progress and moving ahead when it came to your job, things there. You've taken the time here with the Hermit and, you know, trying to find your journey. You're going on a brand new journey, and perhaps it's alone, because here the Emperor talks about, you know, being a leader. The King of Fire talks about being a leader. Leaders do it on their own. They don't have anybody else there guiding them. When you're a leader, you step up and have to take the responsibility. And I do see that you may be parting ways with someone here who totally wasn't honest with you. They started to be deceptive. They started to be, you know, they just weren't what you should have had in your life. But you've got support. So at the end of the month, know that you will have the support that you need. You know, you're going to be okay. They're there to help you, to support you, to love you through any of this. And they're going to be there financially for you too. You're going to be able to shine again, Sagittarius. Don't you worry. This will be a good move for you. At the time, it's challenging. It feels like loss. But know that at the end of December, when you start into a brand new January for some of you, you've learned the lessons and you're moving on, and you're gonna get beautiful, beautiful progress moving towards you with this Ace of Wands, this gift coming into you. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I don't want you to get upset about this, because I do see that you listened to this person that came in, this King of Water that came in and said, you know, I think you need to think about this, okay? And you had a choice here. You had a choice, and you had to learn everything you could from that situation in November in order to, you know, you reviewed everyone's, you know, motives and what was going on, and you made those changes. And it took you time, but you're on a new journey now. You've got the gifts coming in of progress and moving forward and taking action for your own life here again. And you realize that this person had to go. Okay, this energy around you, gone, has to go. And you're going to have everybody in your end of the ring. It's funny how other people look in through the window and they saw this happening around you, Sagittarius. But they were, you know, people mind their own business. They don't want to step up and say, hey, until finally this beautiful, beautiful water sign stepped up and said, you know, I love you. I care about you. You may not like what I'm going to tell you, but I have to tell you something. And you've heard it. So you're moving on, and it will be for the better. Trust me, Sagittarius, it will be for the better to start a brand new 2021, 20 fresh, on your own, being your own leader, being your own boss, stepping up, getting your life back. Okay, taking your life back, taking your power back, being able to stand in your power and make the decisions for your life that you want to make, not being controlled by someone who wasn't honest, who wasn't there for you, okay, who wasn't there for you, and now you're going to be moving on. Well, my beautiful Sagittarius, this is your reading for November and December. I wish you a Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and a happy new year. And I'll see you in 2020. And remember this, my beautiful Sagittarius. The universe and the divine, your higher power, wants you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. See you soon, Sagittarius.